I have an oily skin and I'm also acne prone. If you look at my face, you can see that I do not have a lot of breakouts today. My face is quite fine and doing very well this morning. But I want to share with you my skincare routine as an oily skin girl. As someone that often breaks out, I want to share with you the routine that helped me over the months, because I actually started using this routine this year. So I'm going to share with you the skincare routine I've been using that has helped me throughout the month to control my oil production and also reduce the amount of breakouts I suffer daily. So here are the products. They are quite cheap. This is Ever soap, Ever Gold bar soap. This is Dr. Rashel Niacinamide and Alpha Arbutin Serum, and this is my aloe vera gel. So my Ever soap is for cleansing. I only follow 3-step skincare routine, which is I cleanse, I treat, and then I moisturize. This is how simple my skincare routine is. So I know for so many of you, skincare vendors have told you that, oh, you need this active, you need that active, but I'm here to tell you that once you start overloading your skin with too many actives, you're going to suffer more breakouts. You do not need all of those active benzoic acid, salicylic acid, and all of those things. You do not need them. The only thing you need is to find a calming and soothing cleanser. I prefer bar soaps because this bar soap does not contain any active except from glycerin. Glycerin is not an active, it's mostly for hydration, and if you are constantly breaking out, you need to always hydrate your skin. So I use Evergold. I bought this one for 800 naira. Depending on where you are, you can get this for as low as 700 or 750. I don't know, but I feel like 800 naira is a good buy for this, right? So I use this, and let me read out the ingredients for you just so you can confirm with me that this does not contain any active. It contains sodium palmate, sodium palm canalate, water, glycerin, sodium chloride, fragrance, and titanium dioxide, and it is made from 100% pure vegetable oil. So this is just a plain soup, and it works for me. I've been using this for months. There are other plain soaps you can get out there. There's Tecmoso. Although Tecmoso, why I like Tecmoso is because it contains sulfur. It works especially for people that have fungal acne, but that is not, it's not the bone of contention for this video. This video is just for me to show you my skincare routine as an acne prone girl, especially if you are looking for a very simple routine, simple and affordable. So use this to cleanse your skin. You can get any other regular simple soap, all those soaps that we used to use, then Laws and all those ones, they are very good. They are plain soap, and most of them are also beauty bars, right? So you can get any of them. This is the one I'm currently using, and this is Evergold. Now let me move to the next one, which is Dr. Rashel Niacinamide and Alpha Arbutin Serum. So I use this for treatment. If you know niacinamide very well, if you are familiar with niacinamide, you can agree with me that niacinamide is very good for dark spots. So I use niacinamide for dark spots. Since I started using this, it has been working effectively to clear my dark spots. I use it for dark spots, and again, I noticed that it has reduced the amount of breakouts I get often. And again, please, it's normal for you to get breakouts. Yes, you're a human being. As far as you are eating daily, means you are prompted to have breakouts. There is nothing wrong with it. The only thing is that you wouldn't want your breakouts to be too often and excessive, right? So this is what I'm using to control my oil, because niacinamide is very good for controlling sebum, and this is what I'm using for that. I use this as treatment. I use it morning and night. This is my moisturizer. So before now, I used to use the Simple Hydrating Moisturiser, but I've been buying the fake product. So I decided that I'm no longer interested in Simple. This is what I've been using, and this works very well. This is 99% water. there are no actives. Like I said earlier, I'm trying to stay away from anything that contains a lot of active, because actives are going to break your skin barrier. That's one thing skincare vendors will not tell you. When you meet them, they will pack actives for you, and then when you start breaking out even more, they will tell you that your skin barrier is damaged, and then they reverse your treatment to treating skin barrier, which means you're going to buy even more products to heal the broken skin. But for me, I've decided to keep everything simple and uncomplicated. I use aloe vera gel. This gel is very hydrating, and again, it doesn't add a lot of shine to your face. You once you rub it, it hydrates your face and it dries off. It helps to control the oil too. Also, it has brightening effect. I've mentioned it in my review. I did an aloe vera gel review, which you can find on my channel. If you scroll down, you would see it there. This has a brightening effect. Just in case you are interested in brightening, you can use this. So I use this aloe vera gel because it calms it calms pimples, it calms acne, and I like using this. It does not give me any effects like when I use the Simple Hydrating Moisturiser. When I use the Simple Hydrating Moisturiser, I sweat a lot. I don't know why. Maybe because it's part of skincare, right? Anything they call skincare comes with a lot of sweating. But you see this, you will not sweat when you start using aloe vera gel. So I use this as my moisturizer. My approach is simple. My routine is usually morning and evening routine. And how do I even do it? Every morning I go in with the soap, put my serum, apply my serum on my face, and then I lock everything in with my aloe vera gel. I do not use a toner. I used to use a toner in the past, but for some reason I decided to stop because it wasn't doing much for me. The toner was not doing much for me, so I had to remove it out of my skincare routine. So these are the basic things I use every morning as an acne prone skin. So on weekends, I try to exfoliate my skin every weekend, especially on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. I exfoliate with this papaya and honey soap. This is an exfoliating and brightening soap. It contains papaya enzymes, which helps with exfoliation. AHAs and BHAs, they are here. So why I do exfoliation every week is that I want to grow new skin, right? I want to be able to shade the old skin on my face and grow fresh new ones. You need exfoliation for that. That is why I exfoliate every week. Sometimes I do it twice, other times I do it once. It depends on how you feel about your skin. If you feel like your skin is a bit rough or the texture isn't so good, you can try exfoliation. But this is not compulsory. This is something you can just do once in a while. But I do it twice or once every week. And I prefer this because it has exactly the exfoliating agents I'm looking for, which are AHAs, right? So this is everything about my skincare routine. I am saying it again. My skincare routine is very, very simple and very, very affordable. This is sold for 800 naira. This is sold for 37, and this is sold for 25, 3,000, depending on where you're getting it from. This is all the things, the only thing you need as an oily, acne prone girl. This is the only thing you need. You don't need more than this. Once you complicate your skincare routine, you are going to see the consequences. Your skin is going to suffer. Do not overload your skin with chemicals. Also, I do not use sunscreen, and I have my reason for that. Most of the sunscreens in the market are chemical sunscreens, and they can darken your skin. So I prefer not to use sunscreens, and it works for me. I've not been using sunscreen, but I've never had any reason for it in the first place because my skin is good. My skin is okay. My skin is thriving. So that's everything about this video. Please, if you found this video very insightful, do well to give it a like so the algorithm can recommend it to other people. Also, do well to subscribe to my channel because this is the only way to support the work that I'm doing. Thank you so much for watching, and I'm going to see you in my next one. Bye.